Hello, hello. Welcome to ToLaw. My name is Alexis McNally. I'm a Haitian American human rights lawyer. I've been following and supporting some litigation against a foreign intervention in Haiti. The reason why Haiti has been making international headlines lately is because of this proposed mission and the fallout from mounting gang violence. This is the start of a series entitled Haiti Watch, where I'll be covering some of the latest developments happening in Haiti and giving some context for the maneuvers that are happening on the international stage. Let's jump right in. Way back in October 2022, the Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry called on the international community for support against the gangs that were ravaging the capital. Gangs had blockaded a key fuel terminal, which created widespread shortages of goods, including drinking water. A few days later, the UN Secretary General began urging other countries to contribute to the deployment of an international specialized armed force. The idea was that this armed force would address the humanitarian crisis by securing the free movement of water, fuel, food, and medical supplies from main ports to communities and healthcare facilities. Over the next several months, the UN and the United States began looking for a country to lead the mission. They really want Canada to do it, but Canada refuses. Canada gives 1,000,001 reasons why they should not be leading a military intervention in Haiti, and also questions the reasoning for a military intervention in Haiti when none have worked in the past. Instead, Canada promotes other measures, such as imposing sanctions, delivering security equipment to the police, and conducting aerial surveillance. The US and UN also go to Brazil, which has led a previous mission in Haiti, but Brazil also declines. Then, last year in July of 2023, Kenya steps forward. This is after immense pressure from the UN and US for something to be done. Kenya's foreign ministry puts out a statement saying that they will, quote, positively consider leading a multinational force to Haiti in response to a request from the Friends of Haiti group of nations. This group is largely controlled by the United States. Finally, pretty much a whole year after Ariel Henry makes his request, the United Nations Security Council officially authorizes the deployment of a multinational security support mission to Haiti on October 2nd, 2023. Though approved by the UN Security Council, this mission would not be a UN force, but would instead be under Kenya's leadership. And we'll deal with the issues of Kenya's proposed leadership of this mission later. It's important to note that the UN resolution authorizing this mission was drafted by the United States and Ecuador. So already we have quite a few things coming into play. You have the fact that the UN is not leading this mission. This mission will instead be headed by Kenya. What does this mean? That the UN will not be accountable for any mishaps that occur during this mission. Let's not forget that the UN has made devastating mistakes in Haiti in recent history. The UN is responsible for introducing cholera to Haiti, which led to the infection of almost 1 million people and the deaths of over 10,000. Cholera is still killing people in Haiti today. Again, this disease did not exist in Haiti prior to the UN's intervention. The second thing happening here with this resolution is that you have the United States pulling the strings. The US headhunted for almost a year until they were able to get a commitment from Kenya to lead this mission. Note that just a few weeks after Kenya begins positively considering leading the mission, they sign a 5-year defense agreement with the United States. This agreement promises weapons and support for Kenya to strengthen counterterrorism efforts in East Africa. When you have two of the most powerful entities in the world, the United Nations and the United States, actively evading responsibility, you have to wonder what is going on here. What are they afraid is going to happen? What blame are they trying to escape? Are they setting up a scapegoat? Some of the rhetoric you'll see online suggests that this mission is designed by the US and UN to fail so that they can take steps to govern Haiti. The United Nations has governed countries in the past, and the United States, of course, still has several of its own territories that it governs but denies statehood. So this theory posits that the US and UN are waiting for Kenya to bungle this mission so that they can step in. Another layer of this theory has to do with race. Some people are saying that it's important optically that this failed mission in the 2024 of it all be led by a Black nation, so that the powers that be can point to this Black nation, i.e. Kenya, and say, see, Black people cause this harm to other Black people. It's not us that's the problem, it's Haiti. Others are saying that the US is using Kenya to be the Black face carrying out a modern colonial endeavor. Let me know what you think about these theories down below. So this multinational security support mission to Haiti that is authorized by a UN resolution that was drafted by the United States, but which neither administration is accepting accountability for, is supposed to launch this year. Kenya has promised to send 1,000 of its national police officers to Haiti to bring some order to the country. The Bahamas has said that it will send 150 people to support the mission. Jamaica said that they will send troops and police officers. Jamaica did not give a specific number, but officials said that they could not give as many as 1,000 people and would send what they could. As of today, several other countries have said that they will support the mission, but have not provided many details about what this support would look like. The UN Security Resolution 2699 authorizes the force to deploy for 1 year with a review after 9 months. The mission is authorized to support the efforts of the Haitian National Police to reestablish security in Haiti and build security conditions conducive to holding free and fair elections by A. Providing operational support to the Haitian police to combat gangs and improve security conditions, and B. Providing support to the Haitian National Police to secure critical infrastructure sites and transit locations such as the airport, ports, schools, hospitals, and key intersections. This right here is the mission. And on the surface, at first glance, it sounds pretty good. But then you have to dig deeper. Before I critique this MSS, I think it's important to check my privilege on this issue. I am not in Haiti. I am not facing starvation, kidnapping, and violence at the hands of gang members every day like many of my people in Haiti. I am able to sit back and critique the only plan with international backing that has been suggested to alleviate these issues. The reason why I am critiquing this mission is because I wholeheartedly believe that it will do more harm than good if it even manages to do anything positive at all. Until recently, the focus of the multinational support mission has been less about facilitating free and fair elections in Haiti and more about countering gang violence. And there are still doubts and questions as to how the mission will ensure that democratic processes can take place. The mission was called for by Haiti's Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, who is seen by many Haitian people and many other nations as illegitimate. Former Haitian President Jovenel Moïse named Ariel Henry to the post of Prime Minister just 2 days prior to his assassination, but he did not formally install Ariel Henry. Mr. Henry's nomination fails to comply with several material constitutional provisions, and to date, there is not a single democratically elected government official in office. Ariel Henry has been able to keep his position largely due to the support of the United States. The deployment of Kenyan National Police under these circumstances would only serve to prop up a weak and unelected government that is largely responsible for the many crises that are currently going on in Haiti. Several factors make the success of this mission highly unlikely. First, the Kenyan National Police do not speak French or Haitian Creole. 90% of Haitians only speak Creole, while just 10% speak French. None of them speak English as a native language. As such, there is no effective way for the Kenyan National Police to even communicate with the Haitian people, with civilians to keep them out of harm's way, or with gang members to defuse the situation. What this will result in, as we've seen in the past in Haiti, as we can look to now in other countries in conflict, are summary executions. Innocent Haitians and those working with the gangs will likely be gunned down by Kenyan National Police. There's almost no way to avoid this with the mission as it's currently planned. The language barrier will certainly complicate and undermine the mission, as forces will not be able to communicate effectively with their Haitian counterparts, the civilians, or the gangs. Gross human rights violations and senseless Haitian and Kenyan deaths are almost inevitable under these circumstances. Resolution 2699 does not provide sufficient guidance for how Kenyan forces will successfully mitigate the crises and restore order. It remains unclear how just 1,000 Kenyan forces will stabilize Haiti against the 200 gangs that terrorize the country. Approximately 100 gangs comprised of 20,000 active gang members control 80% of Haiti's capital. Even Kenyan officials estimated that the project would take 3 years and require 10 to 20,000 personnel to be successful. The 1,000 police officers currently slated to be deployed is a far cry from this number, calling into question what can realistically be accomplished by this mission. Additionally, sophisticated and high-caliber firearms and ammunition are constantly being trafficked into Haiti. Its borders are essentially porous, with many of these weapons actually coming from the United States. So, not only does the MSS have too few personnel for this mission, who have no effective way of communicating with the people they should be working with, protecting, or disarming, they also will be outgunned by these armed Haitian groups. So this multinational support mission is designed to be funded by voluntary contributions. The United States has already pledged up to $200 million, but even still, the humanitarian response plan for Haiti is only 34% funded. There is literally not enough funding for this mission. This really demonstrates that there are challenges with wider international support. The international community is not behind this mission. If they were, the mission would be better funded. Another challenge to this mission is the lack of public support for another military intervention. The MSS is seen as an invasion by many Haitians, despite the deteriorating security situation. Again, even though people are in dire straits right now in Haiti, they still don't want this mission to move forward. This lack of public support is really going to complicate things. In order for a security mission to have any success, you need to have the trust, confidence, and will of the people that you were sent to protect. There is no trust here. And for good reason. Every military intervention in Haiti, particularly those occurring through the United Nations system and operating under United Nations safeguards, has caused disastrous and irreparable harms to Haitian civilians. Military interventions in Haiti are characterized by their impunity. The United States occupied Haiti between 1915 and 1934 with the stated purpose of restoring order and maintaining political and economic stability. However, U.S. Marines forced Haitians to engage in unpaid labor to build infrastructure and carried out summary executions against those that rebelled. The United Nations Security Council has authorized at least 5 peacekeeping missions in Haiti since 1993. Each of these missions is marked by significant blunders and human rights violations, from the introduction of cholera into Haiti to widespread sexual exploitation and abuse of Haitian people by UN peacekeeping officers. In June 2004, the UN Stabilization Mission in Haiti, MINUSTA, deployed. Innocent civilians died in UN raids, including women and children. Communities were left without recourse due to the UN's immunity from legal prosecution for excessive use of force and other misconduct, and the UN's refusal to provide accountability mechanisms. In 2015, MINUSTA had one of the highest rates of sexual abuse and exploitation of any peacekeeping mission in the world. From 2010 to February of 2023, the UN recorded 463 paternity claims against its personnel. The UN has no jurisdiction over peacekeepers, and punishment is left to the countries that contribute the troops. Speaking of accountability, the fact that there are no guardrails at all for the MSS is a huge defect of the mission. By design, right? The resolution calls on participating countries to police themselves, to set up their own accountability and oversight mechanisms. no analysis is required to demonstrate the faultiness of these provisions. Lastly, there are also legal challenges to the mission. Dr. Alcott, Kenyan lawyer and leader of the Third Way Alliance Party, filed a lawsuit against the Kenyan president and various government agencies to stop the mission, which was not complying with the Kenyan constitution. In collaboration with the Institute for Justice and Democracy in Haiti, I submitted an affidavit in support of this lawsuit, walking through its illegitimacy under Kenyan, Haitian, and international law. The lawsuit resulted in a temporary win as the Kenya High Court ruled against the mission until the government followed the constitutional processes authorizing the deployment. Haitian lawyers have also filed a lawsuit in Haiti to stop the mission. This fight is ongoing. For all of the reasons I've stated, the UN is not ready for another security mission in Haiti. They are not ready because they are not meaningfully interested in accountability. No accountability mechanism has been set up. No meaningful accountability guidelines were included in the resolution. And again, the UN's track record in Haiti speaks for itself. The UN still hasn't meaningfully been held accountable for introducing cholera to Haiti. It took more than 5 years for the UN to even admit that its reckless disposal of waste caused the outbreak. They were sued before they would even admit their fault in the matter. They ultimately claimed immunity and never paid compensation to the victims. The UN's authorization of the MSS rather than a UN peacekeeping mission allows the UN to avoid accountability and mitigate its exposure should the operation fail or any human rights violations occur. Moreover, the fact that the MSS is explicitly not a UN mission raises serious questions as to whether the mission leaders, Kenya, will implement meaningful measures that would prevent the types of harm that have accompanied previous foreign interventions in Haiti, or offer recourse to Haitians should those harms occur. At the same time, it's important to note that Kenya would not benefit from the same immunity that the UN enjoys. The actions of Kenyan troops would be susceptible to investigation and prosecution in various fora. But there has to be a mechanism for reporting and recording claims of misconduct, which so far does not exist. At this juncture with the international community, Haitians cannot accept anything less than a well-thought-out intervention that is designed to keep them safe and mitigate harm, that is designed to facilitate free and fair elections, that has in place mechanisms for holding individuals, governments, and organizations accountable for harms that they may cause throughout the course of the mission. The survival of this nation, the world's first free Black republic, depends on it. Stay tuned for more episodes of Haiti Watch.